Good evening and welcome. Sorry for the slight delay in starting the session. So welcome to the third and the final interaction session of this semester's NPTEL course on Introduction to Aerospace Engineering. I am Professor Pant, the course instructor, and the teaching assistant, Mr. Namanuddin, is currently traveling. So he has joined live on his phone. He's probably in the train right now. So we will start now the session. Here is the agenda for today's interaction session. Last time we spoke about an assignment on design and testing of a glider. We will move on to the NPTEL internship scheme, about which I have spoken, but I'm told that some people are still not aware of this scheme. I get lots of phone calls from students regarding internship. When I speak to them, they say that they have never heard about NPTEL internship. So therefore, I thought I'll talk about it. We will tell you about the final examination. We will tell you about the question paper pattern. Many students are worried. There are some questions from the announcement. Many of these questions will be answered. Then we will talk about the use of discussion forum. And then we will open the floor for any feedback, suggestions, complaints, and any queries that you may have. So, Nauman, if you are able to hear me, could you please confirm on the chat session that I am audible and also visible so that there is no confusion? If not, Nauman, somebody else can confirm. Anyone who is online can just send a message on the chat confirming to me that things are okay. Okay. So Nauman has said audible and visible. Prajwal has said yes, sir. Okay. So that's good. So I'd like to ask if anyone in the live session did you try out the assignment, and if so, what are the results you got? So please type on the chat window if you have done anything. Okay, someone should comment. If nobody comments, then we assume that no one has done anything. Nauman, did anybody approach you in the discussion forum for any doubts or any comments or any suggestions regarding the assignment? Okay, so Nauman says that no one has approached him. So I will presume that no one has tried out the assignment. So we move to the next point, and that's regarding the NPTEL internship. NPTEL offers summer or winter internship to the students who do well in the courses. Generally, the internship is offered to the people who top in the course. By course toppers, we mean students whose scores are total scores of assignment and examination together are above 90%. They are called as course toppers. And generally, these course toppers are eligible for the NPTEL internship. NPTEL approaches instructors like me to ask how many internships we can offer and what duration. And based on our feedback, then they approach the students. The students are then asked to approach us. We get a spreadsheet containing the student details. And then we interact with the students, and then we interview them, and then we can offer the internships. Interesting thing about the internship is that you get a nice, lovely certificate, such as the one shown in the screen. So it mentions that you have done the internship at so-and-so institute under so-and-so advisor, and your name is prominently mentioned. The good thing is that this certificate can be verified by anybody because the details of the internships will also be available on the website. So tomorrow, if you claim credit of this internship anywhere, either for higher studies or for a job or for a second internship, the person can verify that what you are saying is true by going on the NPTEL website. So they maintain the record of all the interns on a verifiable link. Students should know, those of you who have registered for the final examination, you should know the date of the examination. As far as our information goes, the examination is on Sunday, 29th of October, which is the last Sunday of this month. Okay, so please, those who have registered for the examination, please mark your calendar. Probably you already know this date, but I thought it's important for us to also formally communicate to you. The examination is held in more than 170 centers all over the country. And your exam for this course is on 29th of October. This is the question paper pattern. Very important. Please pay attention. There will be 3 sections in the question paper. The first section will carry 20 marks. The second section will carry 20 marks. And the third section will carry 30 marks. So in part A, there are 2 types of questions. There are multiple choice questions. 7 questions are generally taken from the assignments which you have submitted. And 13 questions are based on the content that you have studied. So each question carries 1 mark. So these are very easy to score. So 20 marks out of 100, that is 20%, you can very easily score if you have done the assignments carefully and if you are able to appreciate the contents of the syllabus that has been covered. Part B consists of fill in the blank type of questions. The answers will be either 1 word or 2 words, and you will be given in brackets the number of letters. For example, if the answer to a question is pattern, then in the bracket we will write 7 because the spelling of pattern has 7 letters. Similarly, if the answer of the question is paper, then we will put in bracket 6, which means it is an answer of 1 word which contains 6 letters. If the answer is question paper, then there will be 2 words, question and paper. So you will see 2 blanks, and at the end of that, you will see a bracket saying 8,6, which means the answer is 2 words, and the first word is 8 letters, second word is 6 letters. So that is fill in the blanks. I would consider this also as a very, very simple way of scoring marks, which means another 20 marks you can get simply by reading the content and listening to the content carefully. Because these are simple fill in the blanks questions, no numericals, no calculations, just fill in the blanks. So if you have been regular in the course, if you have watched all the videos, if you have carefully done the assignments, then 40 marks out of 100, which is the passing marks, by the way, they are in your pocket. So it is difficult for you to fail in this course because 40 marks are passing marks for the question paper and 40 marks are available from Part A and Part B, which are both very simple. Part C consists of multiple select questions, 7 of them, each of 2 marks, because more than one choice could be correct. Okay. Maybe all the 4 choices are correct. Maybe all the 6 are correct. Maybe 2 out of 6 are correct. I think maximum there can be 8 choices. So either all are correct, but at least one will be correct. You won't have something like all answers are wrong. So 1 or more answers will be correct. You will get 2 marks if you select all the correct choices. And you will not get any mark if you collect any wrong choice or do not take any of the right choices. So this is tricky. We don't believe in negative marking, but we want you to be sure about your answer. So that's why we give 2 marks for each MSQ. Then you have another 8 MSQ, which will have, again, 2 marks each. And finally, we have the numerical questions. There are going to be 15 numericals. Each of them will carry 2 marks. Total, it will be 60 marks. So 60 plus 20 plus 20 is 100. As I mentioned to you, 100 marks are literally in your pocket. 60 marks are there for you to score and show how good you are. If you have done the assignments correctly, if you have gone through the course correctly, if you have used the discussion forum to ask your doubts, you should not have problems in this course. This is a very simple course. Okay, now we look at some questions from the announcements. So Sarah has asked a question. Due to certain extenuating circumstances, I could not take up aerospace engineering, maybe at the undergraduate level. Instead, I completed MA Economics. I am still passionate about aerospace engineering. How can I switch and begin my career as an aerospace engineer? Sarah, the answer is very tough. With a master's degree in economics, you do not qualify for any aerospace engineering job, but you will be able to work in the aerospace engineering sector, mostly in the commercial part of it. You can work in the aviation sector. You can work in airlines. You can work in airports. You can also work in any other air transportation or cargo related company where your MA Economics might be of some application. But after doing MA Economics, you cannot become an aerospace engineer unless you again start and do a diploma or a degree in engineering, which I don't advise you to do. My advice to you will be that you try to get an aerospace related job in airlines or the commercial part of airlines or the commercial part of airports or any other aerospace engineering sector. But don't try to look for jobs in engineering discipline. There is one question from a student abbreviated as VVM on the YouTube. Sir, any other way to get internship under you or professor like you? I am pursuing BTech from state government institution. So VVM, there are so many students who come and do internships in institutes like IIT Bombay, IISc Bangalore, IIT Kanpur, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Madras, and also in other institutes which have aerospace engineering. So some of the institutes, like my institute, we have a dedicated scheme. In IIT Bombay, there is an internship scheme called as IRCC Research Internship. This IRCC stands for Industrial Research and Consultancy Cell of IIT Bombay. just because they are the ones who administer this. But you can call it as a research internship. There is a website where information about this is available. You have missed the bus this year. This internship is open for students who are only in the final year of their undergraduate program. So somewhere in the month of August, this internship is announced. In the month of September, students give their preferences, and we professors get the details of the students who have selected our project. You as a student can show your interest in any three of the ongoing projects. The details of the projects are available on the website along with the background, along with the requirements, along with the eligibility. So if you are eligible, you can apply. When your application is received by the professor, they will do a shortlisting. They shortlist based on their own criteria. Some go by background, some go by marks, some go by experience. It all varies. When you are shortlisted, you can then appear in the online interview. The interviews this year in my department are scheduled on 8th of November. Different departments have different timetable. And then one student is selected and one as a backup for an internship program between 4 months to 6 months. So the final year students who are free in the final semester to relocate to any other institute, many colleges now allow the final year students to go wherever they want for doing internships or projects. These students are eligible, but there is a catch. Only those students who are in the top 10% of their class throughout the BTech program, only they are eligible for this internship. And if you are selected, you will get 15,000 rupees per month as stipend for an internship duration between 4 months and 6 months. Okay, you can start from almost like December or January. Even some people start after GATE examination in mid-February. But we don't recommend that. We recommend that you start your internship early and then take a break from the internship for preparing for GATE. So this is the response to VVM. So VVM, if you're listening to me, if you are there in the meeting still, you can also mention which year are you in, which college you are from, which is your BTech, what is the discipline. Okay. Then maybe it will be better for me to answer the questions regarding your internship application. So I'll wait for you, VVM. I'll go ahead. Venkata Saket Thorabu Gunta has asked a question which says, study of subsonic flow. I don't understand. I presume this is STUDY study. Okay, or it is study subsonic flow. I don't know. But if you are in the meeting, please ask the question. Otherwise, we'll go ahead because this question is meaningless. I don't understand. What do you want to know? Yachit Guliani has a question. How should we prepare for exam? Like the question will be similar to that of assignments. The answer is yes. The questions are going to be mostly similar to the assignment, especially in part A and in part C, initial part. So Yachit, most of the question paper will be based on what you, except the fill in the blanks will not be there in the, they're not there in the assignment. So they are something new. So yes, if you study the assignments once again, if you prepare like the assignments, you should be able to pass. P. Jayavamsi has a question. I am a final year mechanical undergraduate. I was so fascinated with content you delivered on the course. I'm looking forward to do my undergrad project in aerospace discipline. Can you suggest some domains where I can work on my project? What you could do is you could contact professors in aerospace engineering departments. Some of the professors will be happy to take you as their intern and give you a live or an interesting project to work on. Okay, so it is better that you contact people. If you do not have aerospace in your college, try to locate some aerospace engineering college within your city, or if there is nothing, you will have to probably then write an email to people in IITs and IISc Bangalore or IIST Trivandrum or some other colleges like PEC or MIT in Chennai or Shivpur to find out if they have any project for you. Okay, we'll go now to the YouTube. Prajwal N has a question. Can first year students get internships? He is doing aerospace BE at RV College Engineering. What will be your suggestions for first year students? No, first year students should not come for internships to institutes like mine because we don't have time to teach anything in our internships. You should have basic knowledge of aerospace engineering and then work further on that knowledge. So don't come to us for internship in the first year. In fact, in the first year holidays, you should try to learn a language like Python, or you should try to acquire other skills which will be useful for you to do research work in the future. So learn a new language, learn a new code like ANSYS Fluent or CFM or whatever is available in their college. OpenFOAM is another good open source software. Work on, you have already, there is a software called as OpenVSP. And I think Nauman has taken a workshop in RV College on OpenVSP. So you should try to learn OpenVSP and try to make some 3D CAD models in OpenVSP and try to get the surface area, try to get the aerodynamic coefficients, etc. matching. Okay, so VVM has now responded saying that he's pursuing second year BTech from IET Lucknow Engineering College in ECE. Okay, very good. So if you are in ECE, you should be able to work on either embedded systems or communications or control system design or electrical and electronics related or communication related project with some professor. So you can contact the various people and then depending on who is interested, you can take it forward. Okay, great. Moving ahead, discussion forum. So Nauman keeps telling me that although there are so many students in this course, very few of them are actually taking advantage of the discussion forum. So please, we have a limited time remaining, but still use it. Use it actively. So better go to the course page, ask a question, join the group, ask your queries, and use the discussion forum. It is basically made for you. If you don't use it, it's a waste. Okay, Prajwal and VVM are saying thank you. Okay, thanks a lot. Now I will open the floor for any feedback or suggestions that you may have regarding this course. Would you like to give some comment on how the course was conducted? Would you like to talk about, give a response or opinion? Would you like to suggest some idea how to do it better? Do you want to give us some advice? What has been the result of doing this course in your own experience? So now we are going to listen and you are going to type if you have any of the comments. So after Aditya, after the launch of Chandrayaan 3, it is already the Vikram rover. They are all in sleep. So similarly, we are also now in the sleep mode. So we will, okay, Stacks, where can I check my exam center? You would have received some kind of a communication email from NPTEL. They will tell you, otherwise you should contact the examination department of NPTEL immediately through email and they will be able to help you. We have no idea because the exam is conducted completely by NPTEL authorities. We don't come into the picture. We just make the question paper and send it to them. And that's all. After that, they take over. So Stacks, I don't know about the examination center. contact NPTEL examination team. Okay, the floor is open. If you have any complaints regarding me or my teaching assistant or regarding the course, this is the right time to put the complaints down. Prajwal says it was a good course, great course. It was my first NPTEL course and had a great experience. Looking forward to take more courses of aerospace engineering domain. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Prajwal. I would like to tell you that I am running 3 courses in NPTEL. One of them is Introduction to Aerospace Engineering, which you have taken. The other one, which is running parallelly, is Introduction to Aircraft Design. Next semester, from January, I hope that my course, Lighter Than Air Systems, which is my principal research area, that course will run. So I will be happy if you can take that course. It can be taken up by any student. It only requires class 12th level science knowledge. It doesn't require any aerospace engineering knowledge. For the course on aircraft design, we recommend that do it after you do the course on Introduction to Aerospace Engineering. But for the course on LTA systems, Lighter Than Air systems, we don't put such restriction because literally anyone with basic mathematics and arithmetic knowledge can take up that course. Anybody else can put their comments on the chat window. We are ready for anything. We are ready for galis. We are ready for abuses. We are ready for any negative comments. As long as there is constructive criticism, we are very happy because you can improve our course based on your feedback. So other people can also please give their comments like Prajwal has done. Will aircraft design course be available for January batch? So Prajwal, now I am told that NPTEL courses can be started anytime and completed in the next 12 months. So I think they give more time. So I think you should be able to start the course on aircraft design on your own with the help of NPTEL. So please approach the NPTEL agencies to find out how to do it. Tell them that you are interested to do the course on aircraft design, which will run from January. Which will run only from July next year, but you want to do it in January, and they will give you an idea about how to do it. So Prajwal, yes, it is possible to do aircraft design course in January batch. But my suggestion to you will be, in the January batch, you do the NPTEL course on Lighter Than Air systems along with the other students. Because when you do a self-paced course, you don't have the benefit of interaction with the faculty. The question paper and the assignments are automatically generated, which may not be a good idea for you. So I would suggest you take the course on LTA systems. You are already in the first year, so you have a lot of time with you. Next year, when you come to June, you can take or May, you can take the course on aircraft design, just like you did the course this year on Introduction to Aerospace Engineering. So my recommendation will be, don't worry, don't do self-study course or self-paced course. Better do the course on LTA systems next semester and then do the course on aircraft design. The more you delay the aircraft design course, the better it is for you, because the fundamental calculations you would have already done by that time. So it will be better. Although not necessary, because we have created the course keeping in mind the situation that some students may not have done or may not have the time to do Introduction to Aerospace Engineering before aircraft design. So, but it will be better if you take it from May next year. And from January to April, you can do the course on LTA systems. Okay, we have spent more than half an hour. Today, I don't have much to discuss. I would like to open for any queries. or just keep it here for feedback, suggestions, and complaints. If there are no responses received in the next 2 minutes, then I'm going to just stop the meeting. So those who are present, can you just type your college name and your name? And which year you are studying and in which branch are you there? Just for my information. Jaya Vamsi Poppala. Okay, I think the same person who had asked a question. Yeah, very good, Jaya Vamsi Poppala, you are here. So I'm showing the question that you had asked. Are your videos sufficient for the exam, or we should also study the reference you mentioned? No, I think the videos are sufficient, because mostly the question paper is set from the material that is covered in the videos. So you don't have to worry too much. So don't worry about going beyond the videos. So Jai Vamsi, have I already answered this question? Okay, Prajwal says, happy to see you in RV College last month. I attended your talk. It was great. Thank you, Prajwal, for your positive feedback. There were many students, so I don't know people individually, but I'm happy that you enjoyed the talk. And I'll be happy to come again. You can tell your college authorities to invite me again. I'll be happy to come again. Chaitanya Patil from Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Barodara, third year mechanical. Okay, very good. Do you have any question? Okay, you are just informing me from which college you are. Jaya Vamsi is BTech Mechanical fourth year from Acharya Nagarjuna University. Okay, very good. So let's move ahead. Open for any queries or open for any feedback. Anybody else would like to type out their details? I'm just waiting. I don't have any other content to share with you. So the discussion will take place only if you interact. Otherwise, we will just stop the meeting. So if there are no questions, then we can stop the meeting. Last 1 minute for people to give their comments or suggestions. If you don't respond, then I'm going to stop the meeting. Okay, 10 seconds remaining. Prajwal says, can we have more frequent live lectures? Look, Prajwal, I am just asking for people to interact. If this is the situation, then what is the motivation for me to have live lectures? Because people are not coming for the live lectures. People are not having any questions or any queries. So that's why we have committed to 3 live lectures in the course once a month. More than that, we don't want to commit because of the lack of interest. People like you, Prajwal, who have interest, they can request their college to invite me, and I normally go and visit colleges. Just recently, this weekend, I had gone to a college in Amravati. It is called as SRM AP in Amravati. I was there I was there on Monday. So similarly, I'm very happy if some college invites me and takes care of my expenditure. I'll be very happy to come. Okay, I think we have to stop the meeting. So we will wind up now. Let us wind up the meeting. Thank you so much and good luck for your examination. I hope you do well and I hope you come for internship.